Well, good afternoon everybody, Iain from RTO here. Hope everyone's having a good day. Part 2 show today. This is Classic Album, and this was the runner-up in the poll we had a few weeks ago where Queen won by a little bit, and I thought I'd do the runner-up today. And the runner-up, of course, was Pink Floyd's Atom Heart Mother, released by Harvest on the 2nd of November 1970, recorded at Abbey Road, no less. First #1 album in the UK. It reached number 55 in the US, which I find pretty strange. And it was released as a remaster in 1994. And of course, the cover, you know what I think of the cover. Hypnosis designed it, yeah. Less we say about that. Though it's a commercial success, I think it's very underrated. Waters and Gilmour, I don't think I've never been keen on it, but it's amazing that Gilmour performed it with Geeson, who did the collaboration. And the remaster in 2008. It's amazing, that, isn't it? So who was on this album? Well, we know who was on this. You had Roger Waters on bass guitar and vocals, Dave Gilmour on the guitar and vocals, excuse me, Richard Wright on the keyboards and vocals, and Nick Mason on the drums. And we had the additional EMI Pops Orchestra, Hafaloni Hallgrimsson on cello, John Addis on vocals, Alan Stiles on voice across, and Ron Geeson, who orchestrated the whole thing. Okay then, we know there's tracks on here. Atom Heart Mother. Now, the opening of this, you just wouldn't think it was going to be a Pink Floyd song. It got that brass and open sound effects. Then all of a sudden, you get this distinctive sound of the guitars coming through, and the brass bit continues on, and then all of a sudden in comes Richard Wright, twinkling the ivories, and then David Gilmour comes in with a quite amazing guitar solo, and then it goes off meandering into a little choral piece with the choir and Hammond organ of Richard Wright. It's very dramatic, and then all of a sudden you get this lovely deep bass line from Mr. Waters, and then we go into what I call the proggy bit, where you get Nick Mason on the drums doing his stuff. Very listenable under the headphones, I'd say. This is when I listened to this again, just to listen to it. I did put it under the headphones. I thought I'd give a real intimate listen to it, and then you get all them vocal chants and that are very tribal. A little bit different, but it worked. And then when you didn't expect it, this track goes into a real good atmospheric bit with the keyboards of Richard Wright, and it kept building and building. And then we go into some of the psychedelic stuff that Pink Floyd just couldn't let go of in 1970. As that winds down, you get another blistering guitar solo from Dave Gilmour, and you get that you just get that lovely brass section again. I just love the textures in the whole of the song. It is an amazing piece of music, and I think it is very, very underrated. I mean, it's 23 minutes. It shows what they were going to do, because not long after this you got the Fantastic Echoes, so it takes up the whole of the one side, and it's an amazing piece of music. and I enjoy it very, very much. So let's look at side 2. Now side 2 is very underrated, the songs on this side. They're overshadowed obviously by Atom Heart Mother, but they are really good songs. Let's take this first song on side 2, If. Great little track from Roger Waters. It's probably one of his best these little acoustic numbers. I mean, he did it on one of his tours, and it's a fantastic song, and it's just great that after all these years he put it straight back into the set. Then we get Summer of '68. Now this is very underrated, I think. It goes back to their days at Cambridge, and I just think it's the innocent times, and for them, and it's a lovely piece of music. Listen to this whole LP under the headphones. It was just fantastic. And then we get Fat Old Son, and a Gilmore track. You get some church bells at the beginning, and we know where he likes his church bells because it appeared again on a track many, many years later called, what was it called again? I've forgotten it. Off Division Bell. I can't think. It'll come to me in a minute. So he's sort of doing that again, and I love this song. And he's actually again he performed it, and it's a really, really great song. And I still can't think of the track off. I can think of the tune, but I can't think of the song. Come on, Iain, think. Oh yeah, it's gone. Old age is catching up. Okay, the last track on here. Now, what bands can get away with recording someone cooking breakfast, talking about total nonsense at times, and having to just a little bit of guitar work? Yes, Pink Floyd can get away with it, and they got away with it very well. And again, it's lovely. And then it goes, sitting away. It seems like they're playing guitars, waiting for this breakfast to cook. I just love it when you hear the eggs cooking. And again, then all of a sudden you get Nick Mason and Richard Wright coming in, and it turns into like a proper Pink Floyd song. It's amazing. Not many people can get away with a track called Alan's Psychedelic Breakfast. And it's quite a long track away, it's about 12 minutes long. So what do I think of this album? Well, I'd probably say it's the first Pink Floyd album that we really got what was going to be coming. I love the album from start to finish. I never just put it on for one track. I have to play the whole damn thing. And for that reason, I'm going to give After My Heart Mother by Pink Floyd an RTO ranking of 10 out of 10. Because it's just a fantastic album. Okay, that's the last show for today. Tomorrow we have got a very special show, of course. On the death of Don Everly yesterday, retro ranking was obviously changed straight away, and we're doing not top 10, but I'm doing top 20 songs of the Everly Brothers. Now, what I want you guys to do, if you've got any memories of the Everly Brothers, when I do the comment, when I put the show out tomorrow, put your memories, put your favourite songs, and what influenced you into liking the Everly Brothers. What was your main reason for liking the Everly Brothers? Because I have not met anybody of a certain, well, apart from of a certain age, people in their late 40s, early 50s and up, I've never heard anyone say a bad word about the Everly Brothers. So be interesting to see what everyone's opinion is, and it's just our way of paying tribute to a fine musician. So until tomorrow, I will say goodbye. And also tomorrow we're looking at a Russian symphonic band called Imperial Age. So we've got two cracking shows tomorrow. So have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.